name's Kenneth Ntegereze, Agriculture Manager, Baraji Group, East African Limited. You are here in Butalangu Town Council, Baraji Group East African Farm, which is seated on 2 square miles. And here we are in Butalangu Town Council, Nakaseke district. The dream actually here is to have an avocado city, well developed and well planned and well managed, and services well spread, and mainly we want a city where people have income in their pockets through the house avocado growing and the entire house avocado value chain. So the city is a very good dream. We are dreaming of having a city where incorporated everything inside here, because from now as we talk, everything is within here. The markets are here, the production is here, the processing is here. So what else do we want? We want banks inside here, the financial services. The government is making roads, tarmac all around the district, from Ruero to Chituma, from Semuto to Matuga to here. So, and all inside these roads, they are making roads. Those are all qualities of the city, and the developments coming in. The moment people have income, definitely they are going to change a lot of things here. And that is all our dream and our plan. This farm has been here since 2013, but not basically has avocado, no, not an avocado farm. We are dealing in other things, and the avocado farming actually started in 2019. Yes, 2019. That is when we started with the nursery, because we realized that to have an orchard, professional and with trust in to have trust in the seedlings we are going to plant, we had to do it ourselves. So we moved in with the house nursery since 2019, and since then the rest is history. I will hand over to Mr. Isaiah Muthuri, our senior agronomist.
Welcome to Baraji Group East Africa Limited. My name is Isaiah Muthuri. I am the senior agronomist here at Baraji Group, and basically here we deal in all the facets of the Hass avocado value chain, right from seedling production, Hass avocado seedling production, orchard. We've got 1,300 acre orchard here. We've got an avocado factory here, an avocado processing factory here on this site, and our latest kid in the block, we've got an avocado pack house out in Kampala. So basically we cut across the value chain in Baraji Group, and here we focus strictly on Hass avocado seedling production. So the capacity of this nursery is 300,000 seedlings per season. That translates to 600,000 Hass avocado seedlings per year. That is our annual capacity of seedlings here. So you can see the activities are ongoing. We've got, the rootstocks that are being produced. We've got the grafting that is going on. We've got the, mature seedlings that are, being handed and waiting for sale. It's a complete value chain. The capacity of this nursery is 300,000 seedlings per season. That translates to 600,000 Hass avocado seedlings per year. That is the capacity that we are able to produce here as Baraji Group of Hass avocado seedlings. And now you can see the process starts right from here, the raising of high quality rootstocks. This is basically the local avocado variety. But then we go through a rigorous process of seed selection from the avocados that are coming to our factory. So we select the best of the best seeds that are high yielding, that are healthy, that are vigorous enough. That's what we select, and we raise them up. Now we end up with these rootstocks, and basically rootstocks are the local avocados, the local avocado varieties that are growing here in Uganda. Then after some specific age of around 2 to 3 months or so, we now come to graft them. Now you can see like here, these ones have just been grafted. You can see over here, now after around 3 months or so, we have been able to graft this rootstock. And basically, the most important the most important part of the process is the grafting, because it determines the quality of the Hass seedlings that you are going to get. For us as Baraji Group, we've got our mother garden where we get the scions. And the scion is the most important thing here. If you get poor quality scions, you end up with a poor quality avocado plant. These are the scions that we have here. And all these are sourced from our mother garden. We don't go for scions from outside the farms because we are not able to confirm the quality of what exactly we are taking. But in our orchard, we've taken good care of it, and now we are able to harvest good quality scions that we use for grafting in the rootstocks. So now from there, the scions we have tested and seen that they produce the Hass avocado that produces fruits that are acceptable at the market stage. Let me explain one of the reasons why Baraji Group went into Hass avocado seedling production was because of the lapses in the seedling quality that was being availed to the Ugandan avocado farmers. We realized that farmers are being given poor quality seedlings at very expensive prices of way 8,000, 10,000 and above. Then farmers would plant these seedlings, and within 2 to 3 months, you know, our farmers lost 60 to 70% of the field. It has all died. So as Baraji, we came in and decided we want to produce quality seedlings, Hass avocado seedlings for Ugandan farmers at a farmer-friendly price. That is how we got into this project, thanks to the government support. So we've been able now to produce, now we graft the seedlings, and once we graft the seedlings, we put them under controlled conditions in our nurseries here, of course, attended to by our dedicated team for the next, 7 to 8 months or so. So we release the seedlings for the sale to the market when the seedling has hit 12 months after seeding. Then the seedling is strong enough, we've fed it well, we have protected it well, we have ensured that no diseases are with the seedling is well under enough, then we are able to release it to the market. Now, this is the final stage of the Hass avocado seedling production, whereby now, after the grafting, the seedling now is left to stay on its own for several months, around 7 to 8 months or so. Actually, 8 months, we basically go for 8 to 9 months. When we are feeding it, when we are controlling diseases, when we are monitoring it and irrigating it, and allowing it to remain in that state as we monitor it to ensure that it is a high health seedling ahead of release to the market. Basically, as we said in the first step, is that the seedlings, we only release them when they are strictly 12 months old after seeding. Now, this seedling is 9 months or so. We don't intend to have these seedlings sold in the current rains. They are going to be sold in the incoming rains of February 2026. That is when it will have attained, actually this seedling will have attained 13 months after seeding. The reason why we have to wait for that period is for the seedling to be well handled. As we were beginning, we were saying that one of the weaknesses that initial Hass avocado farmers in Uganda witnessed was huge deaths, huge mortalities of Hass avocado seedlings when they planted their main fields. Farmers would lose 70% to 80% of their fields upon planting. So as Baraji, we had to find ways of getting the plants well handled up. And of course, also that comes with time, giving them more time at the nursery without having to look for money. So this seedling will be well handled. By the time it gets to that stage, it's going to be well handled, and then it will be released to the market. From what we found practically, from the seedlings, the Baraji Group seedlings, we are also planting them in our orchard. Our orchard here is 1,300 acres. We are also planting aggressively in our orchard. And also our farmers who are buying from us, everyone, they record a success rate of 98%, 99%. That is a testament to good care in the nursery and a well-handled seedling. And that is what we are presenting to the Ugandan Hass avocado farmers. In so doing, we ensure they don't lose their money in terms of buying seedlings, and then the seedlings go out and die out there in the field. Then another key thing we have to note is that these Hass avocado seedlings from Baraji Group are farmer-friendly priced. A seedling just goes for 5,000 UGX. So a farmer is able to get a quality product at an affordable price. And that is the beauty of it all. Why? The key the key result is we want as many avocado farmers, as many farmers as possible to enter into the avocado value chain and to grow the money economy, because there is direct money here. As we are going to see in our main orchard when we live here, there is direct money when farmers and households plant the avocado. It gives them direct access to money at the household level, and they enter into the money economy. What the government has really been promoting, that they want farmers to enter into the money economy. This is it, the avocado. So here we are. We've got very nice seedlings now at this level. After in the coming rain, February 2026, these seedlings now will be ready for sale and for release to the farmers. So now we are going to proceed to the avocado orchard to see what we are doing at our 1,200 acre orchard.
Has avocado, to farm it well, it needs the land, the soil well prepared to the extent, like you can see. In those years, this was a very big forest. We had many years fighting the forest here, doing bush clearing, grading the land and all that. But in doing that, we didn't want to keep the land idle. So we ventured in other crops like maize, sunflower, and all that. But all from the beginning, our prime target was avocado. It's extremely, very, very highly demanded crop. I can tell you right now, we have crushed all the avocados in Uganda, and we are not alone in value addition in avocado. In Uganda, so we have crushed all the avocados in Uganda, and right now the avocados we are crushing are from Burundi, Tanzania, Rwanda. So you can see there is no avocado now, and the prices have skyrocketed because of less supply. So it's extremely, extremely demanded crop, and not only locally here, but only even internationally, the demand is increasing. People are getting more awareness about feeding. People are more conscious about what they are eating. And avocado oil being one of the healthiest oil to use either in cooking and other products, it takes a share, a big share in the world market. If you check on the details, you can understand that every year the demand grows in billions of dollars. So it's promising, and the demand is there. The only thing lacking now, especially in Uganda, is supply. Now let the agronomist take you to the orchard and tell you and show you what we do to avocado and what a well cared for avocado tree should look like.
We've just come from the avocado seedling nursery. Now we are in the main orchard, and this orchard covers 1,300 acres. This is where we are growing our avocado. Once we get the seedlings from our nursery, we grow them here. We plant them in this expansive site. And basically, the trees at various stages of growth. We've got blocks that are 5 years after planting, others 3 years after planting, others 2 years after planting. So we are harvesting the trees from different age groups. And our key intention is to get the whole of 1,000 acres. You know, around 300 acres or so is going to be the wetlands. So we want to focus on the 1,000 acres and to ensure that all that acreage is populated with avocado. These are the first trees that we planted. These avocado trees are 3-year-old, moving to the 4th year. They are a few months moving to the 4th year. We are already harvesting from these trees. So once from the nursery, once the trees come, the seedlings come from the nursery, you plant them in the main field like this. Now, once you plant them in the midfield, anytime from 2.5 to 3 years, you begin to harvest them. So we have been harvesting these trees from 2.5 years when they were 2.5 years old, and we continue to harvest them. You can see now they're in fruit. These fruits are at what we call the egg stage. You know, the fruit stage that we call the egg stage, basically the size of the egg of a chicken, that is. And then we intend to, these fruits will be due for harvest next year, January moving to February. So you can see we've got quite a lot of fruits here coming up for fresh export in grade A. When it comes to us avocado, you get two segments of fruits when you begin to harvest. The first is grade 1 or grade A, and that is the high-priced grade, the grade that fetches the highest price in the market. So basically we see, like in this orchard, we are going to have so much of fruits, 60% to 70% of fruits are going to go into fresh export. Good enough is that we already have our own pack house where we are packing these fruits and selling them overseas from right here, from Kampala. And then we also buy fruits even from the farmers, from our grower farmers. We buy from them also and we pack. Then whatever fruits that are going to remain are going to go into a factory. That is basically categorized as grade B or grade 2. And basically, from the look of our fruits, we expect around 30%, 20%, 25% or thereabout is going now go to the factory. Again, we don't only, in our factory, we don't process only the fruits from this farm. We also buy avocado fruits from the rest of the farmers around here in this district of Nakaseke, Ruero, and all the parts of Uganda, including outside the country. So basically, this creates a direct economic benefit to all the farmers here in Uganda as a result of these activities. So these trees, basically, there are key things that you've got to do to manage them. You've got to feed them, like you can see, we are continuing to apply manure. You've got to feed the trees for them to be able to give you good quality fruits. You've got to prune them. We don't allow them to grow tall. If they grow tall, there is going to be no production. The tree is going to use so much energy reserves moving up, and then there's going to be no production. So we have to keep them short. Then you've got to control diseases. And basically the way we control diseases is by use of insect traps. We don't spray the trees with insecticides here. So we hang the traps. If you move in this orchard, you are going to meet insect traps that are trapping insects. So we don't spray. Then you got to, for the disease management, the only disease that we have to handle with a copper chemical is anthracnose. Again, it's so that the fruits can be clean by the time they go for the fresh export stage. So those are the key things, the key things that we've got to do here: pruning, feeding, crop protection. Then eventually the next crucial stage is the harvesting. The harvesting regime here moves, we harvest like 4 to 5 times in a year. And basically, we need to know how avocado produces from the stage from flowering to the fruit. The final stage of fruit, the development is 8 months, 8 to 9 months, depending on which grade. But then, since for us we have too many trees in this orchard, the overlapping effects means that we can have 4 to 5 harvesting cycles within the year. And that is the beauty of Hass avocado, because once a farmer has planted 1 acre and above, they are going to have frequent harvestings. And that means, of course, they are getting more money every time they go to harvest. The key thing that distinguishes us from other avocado varieties is basically its marketability. Hass has got an extended shelf life of 30 days to 35 days shelf life under controlled conditions. So basically, with such an extended shelf life, it means it is possible to ship it to long distances and get premium markets overseas. You are able to harvest it, ship it through the high seas, keep it in the high seas for 27 or so days, and get it in the market when it is stable and the buyers are able to buy it. Then another key thing for us is its high oil content. Like you are going to see, we have an avocado factory here where we process avocado oil. We are actually the biggest avocado oil processor in the whole of Uganda. Now, us yields the highest avocado oil content ever. That is why, as investors, you want to really focus more on the Hass, much more than any other variety. Yes, we know we've got the local jumbo avocado, we've got the fuete, but in terms of the oil yield, Hass commands the lead. Again, that is why we want to do the Hass. And because also we want to extend those benefits to the farmers so that they can benefit economically. That is why in our nursery we are concentrating purely on producing the Hass seedlings, because that is what is going to give the farmers the maximum economic benefit.
That was our orchard. Now I think you have gotten, the agronomist has taken you through the orchard. Now from here, the avocados harvested here goes to value addition, now what we call processing. So that is another section. The sky is the limit. I think Nakaseke district is already a model district in Uganda, if I'm not mistaken. What is happening in Nakaseke is tremendous. The way the industrialization is coming up in Nakaseke, I think it is if you count even one of the district, a major district offering Ugandans employment, I think Nakaseke district would be a leading, because all these factories employ very, very many people. So Nakaseke is on the right trajectory, if I may say. Now that you have seen what we do here, what we are doing at Baraji, I want to take this opportunity to thank UBC, to thank the government, to thank Your Excellency for not getting tired, always promoting the message of wealth creation, adding money in people's pocket, and promoting the 4-acre model, which actually fits in us very well, perfectly well. And we want also to thank General Sade, who has been checking on us time and again, and who has been sending us teams of people to learn and realize our dreams and to make our dream come true. And I want to thank him for his actually plan in making a city out of avocado in Nakaseke. And we are going to work hand in hand with him to make his dream also come true. And that is very, very important also to us, because when he promotes us growing as Baraj, we are the major beneficiaries, because we are the major buyers of avocados in Uganda and in Nakaseke in particular.
As we come to the close, Baraj Group East Africa Limited Avocado Farm and Factory is found in Kapeka. We are situated 17 kilometers from Kapeka along Kapeka Putarangu Road in Nakaseke district of Uganda. You'll be able to find us here. For all needs in terms of the seedlings, in terms of the quality has avocado seedlings, farmers can check on us. In case the farmers have got fruits, there is a ready market for all varieties of fruits here. They can contact us. They can get in touch with us on 0745 879 641, basically for call, or in WhatsApp in +254 721 837 201. Basically, what we are saying is that once you come into Baraj Group, it's a complete solution for whole avocado solutions.
You can reach us on our contacts, as we shall give you, like contacts on 0783 72 0708. That is my personal number. And I say all this for God and my country.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello viewers, this is Reverend Dr. Arthur Magezi again with you here on UBC. Thank you for tuning in to this next episode. We are in a series on prayer, and the series is called Levels of Prayer. I explained where they come from. They come from Matthew, and in a popular scripture that we all know in Matthew chapter 6,